Hello, in this video I'm going to discuss MKUltra and counter-psyops. I believe I may be able to offer some insight into the strange stories told by victims of MKUltra. At first I discounted the MKUltra people. However, I decided to revisit their videos after hearing former FBI agent Mike German talk about how MKUltra programs have been disbanded in name only, and these programs have just been relocated to other facilities. If so, then universities around the country are likely still participating in research for these programs. I suspect that the behavioral science researchers who designed the gaslighting programs used against me are likely also involved with MKUltra mind control programming. Software programmers design their systems to include fail-safe measures in the event of a failure. Systems will respond in ways that won't cause harm. Likewise, MKUltra behavioral scientists may have intentionally interwoven wild stories with behavior programming as a fail-safe measure should the target experience memory leakage. The wild stories might also provide a system of logic so that the target is not driven insane by otherwise illogical impulses that they can't make sense of. So why wild stories bordering on the sci-fi than just kind of, other alternate creation stories or something? Why these crazy stories? Well, the use of crazy stories would be a form of gaslighting intended to discredit the person and bring into question their sanity, while making professional people leery of investigating for fear of having their own judgment questioned and their careers derailed as a result. People engaged in this behavior are closely tied to leadership. They're not the people at the bottom ranks. This is covert, and because it's covert, only trusted people are invited into the club. And so once you identify people, you find that they're really they're very close to the leadership people. So anybody investigating them would probably have a serious threat to themselves as far as a career smackdown. So this is a legitimate threat. For behavioral scientists, the inconvenience of dealing with dead bodies can also be avoided. However, even this is becoming less of a problem with reverse engineering methods for coping with stress to psychosomatically induce sudden cardiovascular events or stroke. The prospect for being able to do this resulted in new branches of psychology, one of them being behavioral medicine, which is what the researchers I've identified are linked to. For further information, see the methodology section of my blog or Google Thomas W. Kamarck, Kamarck, or Karen A. Matthews, Matthew. Both are with the University of Pittsburgh. From my own experience, I know that psychological conditioning programs are highly layered. It's not just a simple matter of training somebody to dial M for murder. The need for layering is illustrated by John Conroy in his book Unspeakable Acts, Ordinary People, The Dynamics of Torture. Quote, "When torture takes place, people believe they are on the high moral ground, that the nation is under threat, that they are on the front lines in protecting the nation, and people will be grateful for what they are doing."